Hello football fans and welcome back to Footy Today, your go-to channel for all the latest football news and trending stories. There are 4 major stories to go through in today's video, which are: Real Madrid are fearing that Vinicius Jr is ready to quit the Spanish giants and Chelsea are ready to bring him to Stamford Bridge, Barcelona are once again eyeing Mo Salah, ENZO Fernandez is most likely going to be put on the transfer list this January, and Arsenal have just received a mammoth £80 million bid for William Saliba. Before we get into the news, we'd really appreciate if you could help us out by clicking the like button, subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell notification icon so that you never miss a video. Also, drop a comment below as we want to hear your opinions and it will help shape future videos. Okay, let's dive in. There are growing fears at Real Madrid that Vinicius Jr might be on his way out, as Chelsea have reportedly joined the race to sign the Brazilian star. According to Spanish outlet Marca, Madrid have been unable to secure a long-term commitment from Vinicius, leaving his future uncertain. The belief within the club is that there is a real possibility this could be his last season in Madrid, with a potential move looming next summer. His contract runs until 2027, but the consensus is that Madrid would look to sell if he hasn't agreed to an extension by June. Adding to the pressure, Chelsea have now entered the competition for his signature. The Brazilian forward has an astronomical €1 billion offer on the table from Saudi Arabia, which would see him earning €200 million per year over 5 years, an amount nearly 20 times his current salary at Real. Saudi Arabia's vision is to make Vinicius Jr the face of the Saudi Pro League and leading ambassador as they gear up to host the 2034 World Cup. Reports suggest that he is seriously considering the Saudi offer, which was first presented to him over the summer. Chelsea, however, hope they can offer Vinicius something different. While they can't match the financial package from Saudi Arabia, they believe the appeal of playing in the Premier League, often hailed as the best in the world, could entice him. Additionally, Chelsea could tap into his frustration over not winning the Ballon d'Or, which he reportedly feels may be linked to the politics of playing for Real Madrid. So, will Vinicius be swayed by the massive offer from Saudi Arabia, or could he be tempted to take on a new challenge at Chelsea? Let us know what you think. Barcelona have reignited their interest in Mohamed Salah, as the Liverpool star's future remains uncertain with his contract winding down. Liverpool are eager to extend Salah's stay, but this season might be his final one at Anfield. If he does leave, Salah seems determined to make it memorable, with an impressive 9 goals and 7 assists in just 15 games this season. Salah joined Liverpool from Roma in 2017 for just under £44 million. As his contract nears its end, rumours about his future continue to grow. According to the outlet Sport, Barcelona are serious contenders for Salah's signature, aiming to sign him in 2025 if he becomes a free agent. Although they couldn't afford him back in 2021, the Catalan club sees a potential move as feasible now, especially if Salah is willing to make the switch. Interestingly, Salah has hinted that he might be approaching his final season at Liverpool. Earlier this season, he told fans, "It's my last year at the club. I want to enjoy it and not think too much. I'll play my last season and in the end we'll see. Nobody from the club has talked to me yet about contracts." Salah recently posted on Instagram saying, "Thank you for your support last night. No matter what happens, I will never forget what scoring at Anfield feels like." This has further fueled speculation that he might not be at Liverpool beyond 2025. Liverpool reportedly expects Salah to move on in 2025, and while Barcelona seem like strong contenders, the Saudi Pro League is also an option. Al Ittihad made a £150 million offer for him last year, and now Al Hilal are said to be interested as well. Back in 2023, Chelsea bought Enzo Fernandez to Stamford Bridge for £105 million, fresh off his World Cup win and Young Player Award. He arrived with high expectations, but less than 2 years later, he could be on the move again. A reported difference of opinion between Chelsea's manager Enzo Maresca and the club's leadership might be setting the stage for Fernandez's departure. Chelsea officials are reportedly uneasy about sidelining such a costly player, especially as the Blues seem to be hitting their stride this season. Maresca, however, hasn't hesitated to make his stance clear, saying, "If you pay £100 million, that's not my problem. The hype around Enzo is because the club pays so much for these players, but that doesn't mean that they're always the best." Maresca has chosen to prioritise the physicality of players like Moses Caicedo and Romeo Lavia in the midfield, which means Fernandez's minutes have been limited. According to outlet Fichajes, Chelsea may already have a replacement lined up, eyeing Atletico Madrid's Pablo Barrios, though the club is confident they have enough depth to handle Fernandez's potential exit. This approach to building a balanced midfield has paid off for Chelsea. The Blues have started the 2024-25 season strong, sitting 4th place after 10 games. But for Fernandes, who joined as a big money signing, the reality has been a challenge. He started 6 games this season, captaining the side each time, but his minutes have dropped significantly since the international break. In the matches Fernandes hasn't started, Chelsea have lost to Liverpool, defeated Newcastle and drawn with Manchester United. While Bowley may not want to see such a valuable asset drift out of the lineup, being open to offers may be the most practical outcome. With a long-term contract through to 2032 worth £180,000 a week, it would take a substantial offer to lure Fernandes from Stamford Bridge, but as one of football's most talented midfielders, there's no shortage of clubs that would be interested come January. Arsenal star centre-back William Saliba has reportedly attracted a massive offer from League One giants Paris Saint-Germain. According to reports, PSG have put €95 million or about £80 million on the table for the French defender. Saliba has formed a formidable partnership with Gabriel, creating one of the Premier League's strongest defence duos last season. But with PSG looking to strengthen their back line, the French side is now trying to disrupt that pairing. This potential transfer comes at a challenging time for Arsenal. Mikel Arteta's stride has struggled recently, picking up just 1 point from their last 3 Premier League games. These results have seen Arsenal fall to 5th place in the table, trailing 7 points behind league leaders Liverpool. Their recent slip in form included a 2-0 loss to Bournemouth, a 2-2 draw with Liverpool and a tough 1-0 defeat to Newcastle, all coinciding with Saliba's first ever Premier League red card at Bournemouth. PSG's interest is part of their push for European success, with manager Luis Enrique determined to build a world-class defence. But despite the enticing offer, it won't be easy for PSG to seal the deal. Arsenal view Saliba as a crucial part of Arteta's project, and losing him could impact their title and European ambitions. However, a bid of €95 million is hard to ignore, and if PSG keeps the pressure on, Arsenal may have to reconsider. That's it for today's Footy Today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment with all your thoughts on these stories. Also, be sure to check out our previous videos where we cover even more breaking football news. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time with more football news and updates.